Now let me ask you a question. You've been saying for quite some time now that you believe this to be Will Smith's comeback movie. Now, my question to you is, where did he go? Okay, so let me clarify something. Will Smith is the type of guy that he has to be the leading man. And the past handful of movies that he's been the leading man, or at least a star of, really been hitting for me. Now I'm not debating the fact that his movies are good, or that they make money,
all these movies
and that the fans like them. I'm not just. All I'm saying is that
approval rating.
I hear you. All I'm saying is this: Will Smith used to give us something special every few years. I mean, think about it. You got Bad Boys, Independence Day. You had Men in Black, Enemy of the State. Ali, Bad Boys 2. All of these movies are 1 to 2 years apart. Now his movies are just further and further apart. And don't even get me started on that crap box After Earth. Enough of those clowns. The movie that I'm reviewing right now, Focus. Focus stars Will Smith, Discount Johnny Tapia, Dr. Wu from Jurassic Park, and the sexy Margot Robbie. Damn! Now, I'm gonna get straight to the point. I was disappointed in this movie. I expected more from Will Smith. It looked like Will was playing a character he hadn't played before. You got Margot Robbie, and you got a pretty cool story about a con man. Looks like he's getting brought down by the very female that he adds to his team and he falls for. What's not to like about the film? One major flaw about this film, it's about a con man, and there's only one really good con. I think that the movie sets up the con very well, it plays it out, and you're kind of buying into it the entire time, and that's pretty fun. However, it does kind of happen early on in the film. The rest of the film kind of just goes to shit. The other thing that I like about the film was Will Smith and Margot Robbie's chemistry. They had really good chemistry. They really made me believe that the relationship they had was a real one, it was authentic. Now I'm going to tell you like this. If you've seen the movie Hitch, then you've basically seen Focus. Will Smith is playing a guy who's going to give a lot of exposition, whereas in Hitch, he did a lot of narration and still gave you a lot of exposition as he was talking to Kevin James on how to pick up on chicks. However, we know Will Smith to be one of the most charismatic actors on the planet. He's got that swag to him. In this movie, he don't have no swag. He's got the same swag that he had in After Earth, and we already know how that went down. You know when you're watching a movie and the characters are talking about something that they did in the past, and you're thinking, damn, that actually sounds pretty tight. It might really be better than the shit I'm watching right now. That actually happens in this movie. Will is trying to get a certain thing done, and to cover his tracks, he says that he did a certain thing to get it done, but then that never happens. And I'm like, you should have just did that, because it would have been way better. Look, enough with the formalities. Don't go see this movie. I love Will Smith, I really do. But he let me down on this one, okay? Focus is not a good movie. The only thing good about it is that it looks good. Dr. Wu shows up. Will Smith and Margot Robbie have cool chemistry. Margot Robbie is fine as hell, so she's nice to look at. That's about it. Other than that, realistically, Will Smith should just get back with Martin Lawrence, pay him the money that he wants, get Michael Bay, do Bad Boys 3. In fact, if you really want to know what's up, because Michael Bay's been on a not so hot streak, you need to combine Martin Lawrence and Will Smith, go get Nicolas Cage, get Sean Connery out of retirement, figure out some kind of plot line where Sean Connery, he's still Patrick Mason from The Rock. Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, they're in Miami, somehow they gotta go get him. Walmack from San Francisco comes down, says they gotta join task forces. Nicolas Cage is there. Sean Connery says, hey man, remember when I gave you the microfilm, JFK's murder, helped get me out of the situation? I'm telling you right now, that movie will be better than the last couple films that Will Smith has come out with. That movie will be better than the last few Transformers Michael Bay has made. It will be better than the last 10, 20 films Nicolas Cage has made. I'm telling you right now. I'm sorry. I get hot sometimes. This movie wasn't good. It disappointed me. It had a couple cool things. Don't waste your money in a movie theater. Red box of the week, possibly. So like I said before, I had real high expectations for this film. So based on what I got out of it, I'm gonna have to give this movie a 2 out of 5. I mean, damn, the Duff beat this movie. Hey, thanks for checking out my review, guys. I really appreciate it. Next week, tune in for my review on Chappie. That's another movie I have real high expectations for. Neil Blomkamp did it with District 9. Not so much Elysium, but I think he's gonna do it with this one, okay? Thanks. Please comment, tell me what you thought about the review. Tell me if you've seen the movie and what you thought of it, alright? I'm out.